is Jesse Hebscher.
Jesse Repser?
Hebscher with an H.
Okay, because I interview people but I don't know their names, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's funny. Okay, so I always ask more or less the same question. So what you were doing before Jiu-jitsu?
Well, before Jiu-jitsu, I guess in the past few years, I was in and out of rehab, had some drug and alcohol problems, and was a little bit overweight, and came out of rehab, and that's when I found Jiu-jitsu. Now it's, now I'm addicted to that.
When was the first time you go to the rehab?
First time, see, I don't remember the exact date. I mean, I'm 3 years clean now, so the first rehab was probably like 7 years ago, at least 6-7 years ago.
So if you are 3 years clean,
yeah,
it means for 4 years you were
in and out of rehab.
In and out of
rehab.
About
4 to 5 years, yeah, like my whole 20s.
Your whole 20s.
From like 21 till 26, pretty much.
21. You started kind of late then.
Yeah, I never did any drugs or anything my whole life because I played hockey, right? I played in the OHL. I was a good hockey player, always an athlete. When I was 20, I didn't stop playing, right? So I had a lot of free time on my hand and got myself into trouble.
Why did you stop playing?
I don't know. I knew I wasn't going to make the NHL, I guess. So it was, just time to start coaching kids and working and get myself out in the real world. I don't know if it was the best decision or not. Like, you're 20, you don't know any better a lot of the times.
I did that 2 times in my life.
What's that?
Stopping martial art because I was like, oh, I need to go in the real world. And it didn't fucking work. I didn't do drug like you, I didn't go out in the rehab like you, but I gained weight and I was depressed and it was like, it was not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I was depressed and gained weight.
Yeah.
Big fat guy laying around the house, like, I don't know, it was a shock, I guess.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. I think that the reason why I didn't do drugs is because I was never very attracted by drug. And also I had a girlfriend, wife, so,
Yeah, I mean, I never did drugs my whole life, and then a guy gave me a painkiller. I tried it out, and I was like, this made me forget. It kind of made me forget everything. So I didn't even know what it was, and then before I knew it, it was out of hand, right?
Yeah.
You wake up every day, and you're reliant on it, you're dependent, and then you're screwed.
You know Thomas Beach?
I don't know him, but like I've heard the story.
He started the same thing like you. He started with painkiller because he was, but him is not because he stopped. It's because he was training so much that he started to take painkiller and everything, and he has started to have injury on his back, so he started to take more painkiller, and they go to a spiral. So
it's a story of it's a lot of people's story. Like it's happened to a lot of people now.
Yeah.
The painkiller thing is really bad. And then it escalates to other things too, right? Like I was doing painkillers, but smoking crack, then started doing heroin. Like I did everything.
Yeah.
It started with like a basic painkiller though, so it's crazy. Like I never thought like that could happen. Like I was scared of that stuff my whole life. And now now that my head's back on straight, I'm so scared shitless of it now.
Yeah. No, I imagine.
Like I don't even like to take Advil now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I cannot imagine because like I'm scared about drugs, so I understand that you are scared about drugs, and it's just crazy that one painkiller make you go in spiral like that.
Yeah, it changed everything. Like I don't even remember that day that it happened, but fuck, it turned into 5-6 years.
Wow. So why did you start the jiu-jitsu?
So anyway, so I guess after I got, I was in the rehab and I always watched the UFC and stuff, so like I always kind of knew about MMA. And like so I started watching jiu-jitsu, and my friend Matt Pasquale, I was a friend with his younger brother. He's a black belt, and I always saw him on Instagram and stuff. So I was like, oh, this is cool. So I looked into it a little bit, and I was fat, so it took me probably like 6 months to get the courage to show up. And then I went. I was smoking cigarettes still. Within like a week, I stopped smoking cigarettes. And I started just going to jiu-jitsu every day. And I fell in love with it, really.
Yeah, I was doing the instructor program with Josh and George, and Josh told me that he know people that walk in front of Toronto BJJ for like 2 years before to have the courage to go in.
Yeah, like I was like, wow. Like, I was so happy I went, but I was so scared. But then after the first day, like it was no more fear. Like I was just excited.
Who gave you the first class?
Oh, I lived in Barrie, so Submission Arts. Spencer Lalonde's his name.
And how did you come to Toronto BJJ after?
Why? Because of Matt Pasquale. So he told me to come try it out. I moved back to Toronto.
Oh,
I was living in Barrie, so I started my first training in Barrie for like the first year. And then when I moved back to Toronto, I just came to Toronto BJJ. And I've been there now for a little over a year, I guess. So I'm a couple of years in.
Yeah.
Hopefully I last a long time, but it's fun.
Yeah, no, the thing about Jiu-Jitsu is that you should, is just keep the routine,
Well, it makes me want to go to bed early, makes me want to stretch, makes me want to eat good, so
yeah,
it's good for you.
yeah, sadly it doesn't make me want to eat healthy. I have to sometimes I put on Facebook, now this is my first day of diet because I really want to eat clean, and after 1 week I'm like, and I go eat a pizza or I go eat something bad. But right now with the sushi, the sushi?
Oh, you can eat?
No, not all can you do. Just buying sushi.
Yeah.
Because it's good enough, it's healthy, even if there's a little bit too much carbs, but it's still healthy, and it's tasty enough that it doesn't make me want, to crave something else. Like because when you eat sweet potato and meat every day,
you're still hungry.
Yeah, and after you start to crave about good food, but I find sushi for me is the right balance on good and healthy, and I'm trying to do that diet anyway.
Yeah, it's good for you though. It's clean. Rice and
so
raw fish.
Do you compete?
Where Jiu-Jitsu? Yeah, I've competed a few times now. 3 times. 1 white belt and then twice at blue.
And how did they go?
Well, I won the 1 at white belt, and then blue I lost the first match, Ontario Open, my first time, by points. Like I was happy, but that I didn't get submitted. I threw up afterwards because I was so tired. It was different. It was different. Like it was like I felt like I used more energy. Like I didn't use the jiu-jitsu I knew. I was just trying to fight. And the next tournament, I just wanted to win one. I wanted to see if I could win a match. I won the first one. Felt a little bit more comfortable, but also I overexerted myself again. So the second match, I was real tired. Lost that one by points, but I did better. So each time I've gotten better and better, and so that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah. No, that tournament are like that.
And I got the fear of competition out, like now I'm not scared. Like I was scared at first, the first time.
But what?
Not scared, just like, nervous.
But why you were, what is the reason you were nervous?
I don't even know. I don't want to lose. I wanted to win, I think. But, then after I did it a few times, I realized there's more to it than winning and losing. It makes you better. Obviously, I want to win every time, but I felt like I got better, like a lot better from the two losses that I took.
Yeah, the best thing to do when you lose is to watch the video. I mean, even if you won, you should watch the video. If you can watch your fight, it's always good. But
next time I'll get someone to film it for me.
Yeah, but I hate to watch my fight. I hate.
You don't like watching it?
No, I hate it. Mostly when I lose, it's very hard for me to go watch it. I think I watched only 1 or 2 fight where I was losing. Otherwise,
Well, the first time I lost was that first blue belt tournament. I was on the drive home for the half an hour. I'm like, I wanted to quit. I almost wanted to be like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And then the next day I woke up and I was ready to go again. I was like, I gotta get better. I don't want to lose again.
Yeah. No. Yeah, competition when I was young was making me go crazy. I was going nuts. Just the idea of losing will make me go crazy. Like for me, losing was putting me like for days in a state of depression. Don't want to do anything, feeling like shit. And winning was so good. Like for me, it was a question of death or life when I was young.
For me, like this is my first individual sport. Like I always played hockey, right? So you lose, like I hated to lose, but it's not all on you when you lose. Like it's not always your fault. It's partially your fault, but when you're doing an individual sport, there's a lot more. Takes a lot more of a toll on you, probably mentally winning and losing.
Yeah.
I think anyway.
And I think the martial art is the fact that you get beat up. You have someone that put the hands on you and beat you up in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So it makes
that too.
a little bit, what if you have like a tournament of ping pong or tennis or that is our individual sport, it's not the same.
There's
you lose.
No ego there.
Yeah. I will not say no ego, but less because nobody beat you up. But when you do a martial art, someone actually beat you up.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
losing is someone beat you up.
It's different.
Yeah. So what is your intention for the future with Jiu-Jitsu?
Well, hopefully, I just want to train as long as I can. I mean, I don't plan on ever stopping, but like I like to compete. I'll compete a couple times a year, but it's not really like a priority. Like I still compete with hockey every day. I coach. I'm a busy guy with another sport, but like I plan on doing jiu-jitsu, 4 or 5 days a week for the rest of my life, as long as I can stay healthy. And,
Yeah.
Like sometimes things happen in life, but for now, that's the plan.
Yeah, I have a rules that I have to train 4 hours every week, no matter what happens.
No matter what.
No matter what. That's my rules, because I'm petrified. To be honest, I'm afraid to the idea to not training again and just stop. And stop training and become fat again and become depressive again. So now I have the rules is that even if I really don't want to train a week, I train 4 hours. Now it's not possible because I have a dojo. I have to come and teach all the time.
Yeah.
But the idea is that I train 4 hours in a week, and that's it, minimum.
So you make sure you get it in.
Yeah, it's why I go.
I don't know what I would do if I wasn't able to train. Like I feel like when I wake up in the morning, like I have to. It helps me release so much anxiety and stuff, stress. After I train, I feel a lot better. My mind's more clear.
Yeah, no, I empty your mind, and it make you more calm.
Yeah, I'm calm for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
When I wake up, I'm ready. Like I'm antsy every day. I'm ready to go. I gotta go do something. I go to jiu-jitsu and boom, calms me right down.
So you do the morning training? No.
Yeah, I train in the afternoons at 12.
Oh, but you don't do the morning training?
No, that's too early.
Yeah.
7 a.m. is too early.
It took me so much time to learn to wake up at that early. I think in New York at Ranger Gracie they do at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I can get up that early. It's just like you're tired. You're too tired afterwards. 12 o'clock, you rest in the morning a little bit, and then I'm lucky that I don't have anything to do during the daytime where I can train. But then I work at night.
Yeah.
So, but I like that better. Like I like the daytime training. Get it out of the way, and you still got your energy.
No, so the daytime training, I have a problem with it. Is that after I'm so tired that I can do nothing, I need to take a nap after.
Oh yeah, I take a nap every day after. I have to lay down for an hour.
So yeah, that's the same thing. Like no, Wednesday, I train, and I have to grab my daughter and bring her here to teach her, and and I'm just tired because I cannot rest. Like
you can't even lift your arms sometimes. You're so tired, right?
Yeah, so you cannot even think straight. So
I kind of like it though, because you did something good.
Yeah.
You trained hard.
Yeah. No, if your gi is not all sweaty, if your gi is not full of water, of sweat, it's not a good training. You need to have.
I don't think mine's ever been dry. Always soaked.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
You use a lot of energy still.
Yeah, so much. No, sometimes you get out of that of the class and you cannot even think straight. You cannot even. Sometimes I forgot stuff. Like I even forgot what I have to do next because my brain just don't work anymore.
Yeah, that's the hard. When you're tired, that's when you make the most mistakes too. Probably, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I can't. It's hard for me to think. Like when I'm tired, I rely on just trying to use strength and stuff, and it doesn't work.
What is why you need to drill? Drilling.
Yeah.
Because when you're tired, you cannot think. So the only thing you can do is to go by motion, reflex. Movement that you don't even think about it.
I've been doing a lot more of that this year. Like my first year and a half of training, I don't think I ever drilled. The last year and a half, I've probably been a couple times a week at least.
No, for me, it's essential drilling because, like here we have, every Friday we have 1 hour of drilling or we just drill. We don't talk, we have 3 minutes each and we drill. And I love the drilling class. And when I was training a lot, I loved the drilling class because it was a time where I could rest. And it was not rolling, so I could rest and work my technique.
Yeah.
It was good.
That's good. I like rolling too, but sometimes you gotta slow it down, right?
Yeah. So, I think we did it.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
So.
good interview.
Yeah.
My first one ever.
My second one.
No, I did a couple when I played hockey, right?
Oh yeah.
But I was like, it's different. Like They ask you, you know, it's like a hockey interview.
But I did some interview on the TV and when I was doing combat sambo, but it was a little bit different because it was short interview.
I'll show you one on my one on YouTube. You'll think it's funny.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. After this, I'll show it to you quick. Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Bye everybody.